Now to other news. Mehmet Simsek, Turkey's Deputy Prime Minister for the Economy, is to meet the world's leading fund managers in London. Investment opportunities, economic development and reforms are top of the agenda. Ahead of the meeting, David Foster spoke to Arda Ermut, President of Turkish Investment Authority, about business relations after Brexit.
The UK is definitely a very important country for us because it has been one of the biggest investors to Turkey in the last 10 years. When you look at the volume of the foreign direct investments, it is the second biggest investor in Turkey after Germany. So we think that the potential is always very high, and we are trying to diversify the sectors, and we are trying to increase the value addition to our economy when we try to attract foreign direct investment to our country. This is why we think that the UK can play an important role here. Being one of the most important trade partners of Turkey, it always means that there's a huge potential also with regard to investments too.
Have you got your eye on any particular sectors?
And when you look at the concentration of the FDI at the moment, we can say that the financial services or some sectors like automotive or also aviation and defense playing an important role. When you look at the last biggest deals, you can see that it's also usually in aerospace and defense too. So we think that this is one of the area. These are two of the areas where the potential is the highest. But for example, for this time we are here for a conference for private equities. So this is another area maybe we can play a role here as the agency too.
I suppose it's on your mind, even if it wasn't something that you were dealing with, is a trade deal with the British authorities after Brexit, after Britain has left the European Union. Now, I know you weren't talking about that specifically here now, but are you worried a little bit, or do you see it as a big opportunity?
Actually, and free trade agreement would be a best option among the all Brexit alternatives between Turkey and, of course, and Great Britain, because we have been one of the first countries to start the negotiation with the UK authorities, and as far as I know, the Lion Fox, for example, was in Turkey last month. So I think the political, the relationship and the understanding on a possible FTA is perfect between the two countries. But of course, on the Brexit issue, in order to see the best results, we must be seeing first the agreement between UK and the EU first.